Hello, I'm Rafael Castro. I'm talking about mining. Um, so let's go with the presentation. The overview: in mining, minerals are removed from the ground, and then mine waste can be expelled from mining, and displacement of species can be done due to this. Processing is the work with the product of the mining. So, technically, first they do the mining, they get it from the ground, they process it, and they use it to manufacture and transporting. Extraction. There are three types of extractions, which are surface mining, underground mining, and in situ leaching. Surface mining consists on removing the soil and rock located over the mineral, which is only taking out the soil and rock only to mine and extract the minerals. It is used if the layer is thin or if the materials are close to the surface. There are five types of surface mining: strip mining, open pit mining, mountain top mining, dredging mining, and high wall mining. Strip mining is when you excavate the earth and rock to make a pool and extract the coal on the mine. Open pit is just to make a huge burrow to get mine. Mountaintop is mining when it's in the ridge, and dredging is pretty self-explanatory. You might know it. Do you know what dredging is? Okay, dredging is when you mine underwater, technically, and high wall mining is just when you use a wall in a mountain to mine. Another extraction is in underground mining. Uh, it arrows or drills and dug into the earth. It is unsafe, but makes less extraction. It can produce flood since water is in the soft surface. It should be pumped out. If not careful, flood can happen, and if it's left alone, like floods will come in and it's gonna be a huge disaster. There's a picture of underground mining. In situ leaching. In situ leaching consists of a small holes being leached into a mining area like this picture. Chemicals consisting of water are the basis of this method. It is an economic method, like you don't require money. Rocks do not have to be removed or broken down to use this method of extraction. Production takes less time to do this, so they get income faster. There is less disturbance to the ground. Um, the disadvantages are that toxins can enter the earth, and it will be a disaster too. Processing. Chemical processing is activity of removing a metal from its ore. Do you know what is ore? Can you tell me what is an ore? Ore is like the basis of the metal, so they just retire. There is something called cyanide heap leaching, which is gold ore is piled in a hole. So well, it doesn't matter have to be uh, gold. It has to be any metal or any material. Cyanide is sprayed, and then gold comes down the heap, and it's collected at the bottom in pools, just like this picture. Here you um, put cyanide solution. It goes into the mineral heap, goes into the pond, and so on. It goes to metal recovery and then goes to the cyanide solution. Cyanide and other toxins may enter the groundwater supplies, and this is a fun fact. Only 0.01% of the total ore process goes down to the hole. So if you get like ore here, like 100%, it just goes like 0.01, like a little bit, not much. In processing, it is accomplished by heating melting point to eliminate the air, because the air can oxidize the material. If ore is an oxygen compound, it goes high temperature. Please give me an oxygen compound. Alright, iron is one of them. Now, if ore is a sulfide mineral, then the sulfide is going to oxidize to sulfur dioxide. Please tell me what is a sulfide mineral and give me one. Tell me at least one or two. Okay, so the global reserves. Oil. But 45% to 70% of the oil reserves have been depleted, so it's been used. Oil is enough for 50 years. Half of it is possessed by the Middle East countries. Can you tell me at least one country that has oil? It's pretty straightforward question. That's right. Qatar is one of them. Saudi Arabia is one of them. Libya, even though it's not in those countries, is one of them. US owns 3% of the oil in the world, which is nothing compared to the Middle East countries. Coal is the largest source to produce electricity, as we all know this. Largest producer is China, and it lasts 300 years at current levels of extraction. So if you want to extract all the coal existent in Earth, it will take about, this 300 years. That's a lot. Most reserves are in the Middle East. I'm talking about natural gas. US has 3% of natural gas. Russia owns 42%. So US has nothing compared to Russia. US has at least 75% years of domestic production. So it's similar to a thing I talked about in 300 years. He had 75 years. With natural gas, they can produce it for 75 years straight. It's technically the same thing as the thing I said about coal. Global mining research. This is something pretty general I got from the global mining. The industry faces the problems of rising input costs, so the material they need to mine is really expensive right now. There are costs of transportations, disruptions to labor. Do you know what disruptions to labor are? Please tell me one. That's right. Strikes are one of them. And rising resource nationalism, which is they don't want to mine because they don't want to do mining because of nationalist ideas. They don't want to do it majorly because it's their resources. It's a resource of the country and it's theirs. That's it. And thank you very much.